Unit 2, study guide question number 3, gives us a graph of f of x and asks us to graph each of these. In part A, we need f of x minus 4 minus 5. Remember, anything that's next to the x, we do kind of the opposite of what we would think. So minus 4 is actually going to add 4 to the x's. It's going to move the graph to the right 4 units. Anything that's on the outside, we do exactly as it says. So minus 5, we are moving down 5. So this translation is right 4, down 5. So we're going to take various points. We're going to move them right 4, down 5. So if I take this point right here, go right 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's now right here. In order to figure out where this line is, we need to take at least one more point on that line. Go right 4, down 5. Notice translating without stretching or squishing the graph at all. The slope of this line should stay the same. So it was 1, it's still 1. This point right here, I'm moving right 4, down 5. It's right here. And another point on this line, moving it right 4, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gives me that graph. That line's not very straight, but you get it. Part B, we're doing the same thing. Anything next to the x, we're kind of doing the opposite of what it says. Anything on the outside, we do exactly what it says. Anything on the inside happens to the x's. Anything on the outside happens to the y's. So this one, it looks like the x is being multiplied by 3, so we're actually going to take the x values and divide by 3. Nothing happens to the y values at all. So this x here has a value of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 6. So divided by 3 would put me at negative 2. This point here has an x value of negative 9. Divided by 3 gives me negative 3. X value is 3 divided by 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by 3. And once I've got those points, I've got enough to draw a pretty good line on there. And this time, because I divided instead of just adding and subtracting, notice the slopes of these lines do change. This is a horizontal squish by a factor of 3. That's going to change the slope of that line. Part C, nothing's happening to the x's. Looks like I'm taking the y's times 1/2. Anything that happens with the y's is exactly as it says. So I'm going to take the y value and multiply by 1/2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1/2. 6 times 1/2. Nothing's happening to the x's. This would be 4 times 1/2. 2 times 1/2. 0 times 1/2. Negative 2 times 1/2. Again, this time I multiplied. If you multiply or divide, the slopes of those lines are going to change. So you can't just copy the slope from the previous curve.